Hi guys, welcome to another voiceover process where I explain how I go about doing the process of each video that I start with. So, what I start off with is a basic sketch. What I was going for was an inner light, an inner beauty in a way, and I wanted to make her look as angelic as possible. Later down the line, I did end up deciding on changing a few different aspects of it, including armor, because I do have a tendency to leave characters unclothed. That's just something that I do. Don't know why, that's just kind of a thing. If you can hear my cat scratching, I'm sorry. That's a thing. So, as you can see, I mess up on this hand once or twice, and then I started working on the other hand, but yeah, that didn't work out, so I just ended up discarding it completely, as I always do whenever I get frustrated with art. So, you can see me finishing up the body armor and fixing the hair, and then eventually I'll just add the background, which was conclusive of a fish tank and then a moon. But then I decided I wanted something a little bit more. I do a lot of Americanized styled pictures, so I wanted to try to go with something a little bit more Japanese. So I decided, okay, maybe cherry blossoms would be a good idea to go with. So a lot of the process of this is just trying to figure out how to go about doing white armor. It was the hardest thing I have ever done when it came to just painting in general. It took so long just to be able to get that correct. I wanted to start straight away with the face, because that's my favorite part when it comes to doing art, is the face specifically. So here you see me just fixing the collar, and that was probably the most intricate piece that I had in this specific drawing, but yep. So so basically what had also taken place is that this ended up being flipped in the final image, but Procreate doesn't register that I did end up flipping the canvas horizontally and keeping it as such. So if it did register it, you'd see me flipping the canvas literally all the time. But I just decided, I guess, it looked better the other way, so it did. And yeah, so now you see me kind of putting in the eyes. I wanted to make sure that, you know, they were kind of smaller than that I typically do. And of course that annoying pink dot was there for ages, but it's gone now. I fixed a little bit of the armor, made it look a little bit more white, but it's hard for me to get it to look white, especially when I'm trying to implement the background into the piece itself, so that it kind of blends better. I gave her a Korean styled lip where they have it gradient in a way, so it gets redder towards the center and looks more like your skin tone towards the outer. And yeah, so I added a little bit of the pink back into the hair, gave her some eyeshadow that was kind of pink as well, and started working on the hand. I was actually at work on break when I was doing this hand, so yeah, that's why you can see it's kind of trying to get it done as quick as possible while on my 30-minute break, because instead of taking my lunch to eat, I took my lunch to finish drawing this hand, because I was just so ecstatic, you know. And sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I took the dog for a walk, and I was running, so I'm kind of out of breath while filming this, but that's okay. Now you see me adding some finer details within the collar itself, like adding the highlights and the shadows, and then putting a little bit of the background into the eyes as well, so it doesn't look all dark and mysterious. I wasn't sure if I wanted to stick with her being a vampire or not. I thought it was a little too anime, so I did end up discarding the vampirism thing. I just like vampires. I don't know why. It's just vampires and elves specifically. But if I were to say what I like about this piece in general, is just that collar. The collar ended up looking so nice. Nicer than I wanted it to look. But yeah, so I did end up coming up with my own brush in this as well. Towards the end, you'll see me add like a white circle. Oops, I like hit the mic, sorry. Yeah, the butterflies, I made the brush and I was very happy with how it came out. Just the whites looked so ethereal and celestial. And it just really tied the piece together, it really did. And then, of course, with the white butterflies, I decided to put the black butterflies because it really tied it all together, like the light and the dark, you know, inner beauty, excuse me, the inner beauty of it all. I added highlights on her face, and you hear my cat trying to get into the closet, that's lovely. Anyways, I added some shines to her eyes and made the image just a smidge darker. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Everybody have a great day.